welcome back to the Commander Man Center Part 2 Anime Sunday makeup video on a Wednesday, you understand me? Look, for my people that don't know, this is a picture of the picture that we are drawing, the title, we are currently drawing the cover of this Bleach movie, Memories of No One. Or nobody, should I say, man. Yeah, I never seen this movie, man. I've seen one Bleach movie, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this one. But we're drawing this cover. If you've seen this movie, if you're watching this show, you like anime. So 9 times out of 10, you've seen this show. So we're going to be putting that color on Ichigo tonight. Let me zoom on. We're going to be just doing this hand, because we ain't going to have a lot of time to do a whole bunch of stuff, but we're making progress. That's the main thing. Let me zoom y'all in on the. Oh yeah, there you go, right there, man. Ichigo on deck. You understand me? Yeah. Let me get you turned down a little bit so we can actually talk. You understand me? Yeah. Welcome back to the Commander Man Center, man. We going in on this hand. And yeah, tonight, man. Let me get out of these gloves, because we ain't gonna be able to do nothing with these on. Yeah, welcome back to the Command Center, man. A long time. You understand me? Anime, you understand? You dig? I think we missed Anime Sunday about 3 times, man. Yeah, because, man, this schedule I got going on, I just don't do YouTube, man. I do TikTok. I also do I also DJ. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on, man. Yeah. I need to stick with one. That's what I need to do. You understand me? Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna be sticking with YouTube. Yeah. Cause it's looking like they're gonna be around longer. Yeah, cause I heard through the grapevine that TikTok is gonna be out of there here in a minute, man. You understand? And yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So we're gonna get this hand tonight, and then when we come back the next time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint. We're gonna get his coat. We probably won't get the whole. No, we'll do the sword. Then we'll do the. We're going right in a row. So we need peach, red. Yeah, and by the way, these are Crayola pencils for my fans out there and people that are dying, you understand me, to know. Man, that's what kind of pencils I'm using. That's the only really pencils I use, man. Cause I can get on with these, you understand me? As you can see, if you watched the intro video, those pictures all were drawing with these same kind of pencils, man. So yeah, I try to stick with these Crayola pencils. They good for these type pictures, you know what I mean? Now, if I was drawing some portraits or something, then you want to you might want to use some different color pencils, man. Let me make sure y'all seeing this, because see, I'll get to talking and y'all won't see nothing. You understand me? Yeah. So yeah, man, we got some new games, we got some new titles coming out. How about that new virtual fighter that's coming, man? Oh my God, we gotta get this guy's eyes too. Yeah, we gotta get his eyes. And I'm thinking on here, his eyes are gonna be okay. Wow. Oh, orange, really? Orange. So let's take this ink pen right here. Let's get his eyes in here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Don't tell nobody. Let's get his eyes in here. Yeah, man, we got that new virtual fighter. I don't know what sparked Sega. I'm gonna tell you something though, man. Virtual fighter is always a technical 3D fighter. It's much more depth in that game than Tekken or all them other games. You bet you gotta know how to. Ain't no superpower. You understand? You might have a special move here and there, but it ain't like Tekken. You know what I mean? It's much more balanced. It's a much more balanced game. Yeah, Tekken always, let me see, has Tekken, which one is the most balanced Tekken game, I would say, out of all the Tekken games, the most balanced Tekken, I think is 3. 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Though one of them. Yeah, because one was not balanced. It was their first attempt. It was a good game. It just was not balanced. 2, it was you almost was there in 2. You almost was there. They perfected in part 3 though. It's over with. And part 3 introduced the sidestep. Cause before that you couldn't sidestep your opponent, which brought a whole new element of gameplay to the game. I was telling somebody about somebody else was talking to me about that today, about Tekken. And I was telling them that, man, when they, in part 3, they brought that sidestep out, and you could sidestep your opponent. Now you always could do that. I think you could do that always in Virtual Fighter. Sidestep your opponent. Yeah, but not, because it was truly in 3D. A lot of people don't know that Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 was really 2D. It really wasn't in 3D. It looked at 3D, but it was the 2D. All the action was 2D in the game. Tekken 4 is the only all of the Tekkens are like. Tekken 4 is the only Tekken that's in real 3D. That's the only Tekken that's in 3D. Tekken 4. You know, and they even tell you that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tekken 4 was the first straight up 3D Tekken. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you notice, it played different from all the other Tekken. Tekken 4. Yeah, Tekken 4 played different from every other Tekken because of that. Yeah, you could truly sidestep your opponent in that Tekken. Ichigo Kurosaki tonight. Let me see, we still here. Yeah. In the Command Center, we getting it in. Anime Sunday makeup video. Yeah, man. We got also, I've been diving into that Alien Rogue Incursion. Man, I'm at the end of that game already. And I'm trying to save something. He got orange eyes. Yeah, that's man, they did they thing on that. Let me tell you right now, they did they thing on that game there. And a lot of people, but it's mostly the guys that come, I understand though, it's mostly the guys that come from Alien, what is that? Isolation. That's a good, I got that game too. But I don't got it in virtual reality. They modded it for virtual reality. I just don't got it yet in virtual. I took the time out to do all the necessary stuff on the PC helmet to play the game like that. You know what I mean? Because they got a thing now. They got a operating system now. That'll mod pretty much any first person regular 2D game into VR. Yeah. Or any game probably, you know, I know it's called VR Injector. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, take a game that's not. You could take a game that's not in VR and make it VR with this VR Injector here. Yeah, but you gotta tweak a lot of settings. Yeah, if you don't know a lot about that type of stuff, you better stop leaving it alone before you blow your computer. Yeah, that's gonna come ill-advised. Yeah, that's why I haven't dug into that situation yet. Cause yeah. I'm good. I'll wait till they come out with a legit version of it. You understand me? Yeah. I ain't in no hurry. But I'm gonna tell you something. That is scary game. But I'm gonna tell you, that alien incursion is just as scary. I'm gonna say this: the aliens come they come frequently, but you got a pulse rifle and you got a lot of weapons in this one. You know what I mean? In isolation, your goal really was, it's really a different game, because in isolation, you hiding. You don't got a lot of weapons. You know what I mean? So yeah, this game they just came out with, you a Marine, you there for to kill. You understand me? And the other one, you finding out what's going on. You ain't really prepared. You understand me? For none of that. There we go. We got his eye. Oh my God, it's go coming in. You understand me? We're gonna straighten that hair out with them pastels. We're gonna go in that hair with some orange pastel, which gonna straighten that out. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. But yeah, let's get this hand. Let's stay focused. Yeah, man. And yeah, so it's a totally different game to me. But I'm gonna tell you something. Just because you don't got no weapons and you really don't know you learning what's going on, I would say isolation is way more scary because of the atmosphere. You not having a lot of weapons and you being chased and you being hunted down. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's much more scary. But both of them really scary. Yeah, both of them are really scary. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. But I gotta give it to isolation, simply because you don't got a lot of, like I said, you don't got a lot of weapons, and you're hiding a lot, you know, in that one. You know what I mean? You're hiding from the aliens. You ain't trying to get caught by now one of the aliens. You know what I mean? You trying to avoid. You trying to get around them. So it's like a different game, man. It's a different game. All together, it's a different game, man. Yeah, like I said, Radical Reggie, I had seen that Rogue Flight, because Radical Reggie had live streamed that Rogue Fight. And man, let me tell you something, that Rogue Flight, man, when I seen that Rogue Flight, I seen a little anime girl in the window down below the ship, and every time he was moving, she was moving. I was like, what game is this? Because it looked like an old school game. You know, it gave you that old school. I see why Reggie did the stream on it. You know, because he's from back in the days. It's going to fit him. You know what I mean? And he played a lot of retro games too. He Retro King Central. So yeah, him and Metal Jesus, they Retro Central. Yeah, so yeah, him and Jake. Yeah, they Retro Central. So yeah, you don't get no retroer than them. When I seen that game, I was like, oh my God, what is this? Man, how did I miss that? And I think you can get that game on Amazon, the physical, and eBay. And I think one of them guys is selling it, No Limit Games, or one of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you might want to go see if you can look that episode of him live streaming that game, and you don't know exactly. I'm gonna look that up, and then I'm gonna come back Fight Night Friday night, and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly where you can get that game and how you can get who you can get that game. I know you can get it on Steam Fit digitally. You know what I mean? Oh, it's for the Switch too. So there you go. It's for the Switch too. It's for the Nintendo Switch. It's for the It's for the PS5. Yeah. I think it's for the PS4, PS5 too, because a lot of people forget that the PS5 play PS4 games. So yeah. So yeah. I'm serious, because you got the PS5 to play PS5 games. You'll forget. You know what I mean? I remember when I first got the Xbox One X, I did not know that the Xbox One X played Xbox 360 games. I didn't know that. So I bought it to play Xbox One games. I went and bought, I'll never forget it, I went and bought a brand new Xbox 360. I still got it, it's over there. And when I bought it to play Dead Space, because I wanted to play all the Dead Space games again. Those are good. Somebody need to VR them, man. But anyway, when I bought that to play, I got back to the house, and my nephew, he was like, man, why you buy an Xbox 360? I was like, man, I was gonna play all these Dead Space games on the Xbox 360, but it ain't for the Xbox One. He was like, the Xbox One played Xbox 360 game. Oh my God, man, yeah, man. That's how I found out about that. I didn't know that. Because, here we go again, I didn't buy it to play Xbox 360 games. I bought it to play Xbox One games. You understand me? I'm not buying. So you'll forget, like I said, when I bought the PS5, I wasn't for sure what it was if it was backwards compatible or not, because I bought it to play PS5 VR games specifically, to tell you the truth. I didn't even really buy it to play regular PS5 games. I just bought the PS5 for the VR. Because I knew I was going to use that as a VR device. You know what I mean? Along with my Alienware M15 with that HP G2 helmet I got, you know. Because I got retro machines for my retro games, you know what I mean, that I play on the channel. But yeah, man. And then I found that out like that. And I was like, man, I went and bought a whole... But it was cool, though, because it's a retro system, and I still got it. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I mean? I didn't really mind. I had the money, so it wasn't no problem. And if I even knew, I probably would have still bought the Xbox 360 just to have the Xbox 360. But yeah, that's how I found out that played yeah, Xbox 360 games. The Xbox One played Xbox 360 games. I did not know that at first. I'm like, man, don't tell me that. He was like, I gotta tell you. Oh my God, NVIDIA, ladies and gentlemen, has came out with the new 5090 graphics card. Oh my God, like the 4090 wasn't enough. Oh my God, man, now we got a 5090. Man, time's going too fast, man. I remember when the GTX 1660 was top tier. Now we all the way up to 5090s. Oh my God, I just bought a 3050 Ti. A year or two ago, we up, like here we go again, we're up to 5090. Oh my God, that fast, man. Yeah, man, I'm talking about the games is finna be incredible, man, with that 5090, man. On them PCs, for my PC guys out there. Y'all already know what it is, man, with that 5090 graphics. If it don't blow your machine up, yeah, because them graphics cards, man, you should have seen how big it was. All of them are big, though. For $500 and something for the graphics card. Yeah, NVIDIA hitting hard. They got that new i8 chip in their machine. Yeah, I mean, in that graphics card, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let me tell you this here. I seen a game so incredible the other day. It was called, and it's coming out for the VR. I think it's coming out both ways, flat screen and VR, but I specifically seen it for the VR. And it's called, what was that called? Oh, it was called Body Cam. It was called Body Cam, but it's a first-person shooter. But when I tell you it's real, go look that up, man. Go look that up. It's called Body Cam. It's the first-person shooter for the VR. Look, they took real footage, and you're playing in real footage. You know, it's crazy, man. You don't get no realer than that. I was like, man, look at this game, man. And when people would don't get that, you know, they came out with that, VR vest. You can actually feel the action now. That somebody made a cheaper version of that $2.5 million vest. It's $500. You got a $500 version now, and a lot of people been picking them up. They've been doing reviews on them. I had a vest like that a long time ago. It was called the Horror Interactive, and it was for the what was it for? I think it was for the it was for the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, and it worked. It had a strong motor in it. Let me tell you that. And when you got hit, I specifically remember playing Killer Instincts with that vest on. And that was way back in the days when we didn't even have VR helmets. That was just strictly for the system. And man, I stumbled across that by somebody sold that to me. Or I bought it. I think I bought that from the Electronics Boutique. Electronic Boutiques, it was like GameStop back in the days. EB Games. That's what they used to call themselves. EB Games, man. Yeah, they was hype, man. They had all the hype stuff, man. And not only did they carry console games, they had PC games of the same console game. That was the first time I realized that you could play any game on the console, really, except Nintendo games, unless you understand me. I'm not by any means promoting piracy, but really, the only exclusive games I see that you really can't legally play on a PC are Nintendo games, because they're licensed by Nintendo. Now, I ain't seen a Nintendo game's license to the PC yet. I ain't seen that. I know I got Nintendo games that I play on my PC, but yeah, you understand me. I got Nintendo games on my emulation station, arcade machines, but I'm talking about legally Nintendo coming and saying, hey Microsoft, take this game and take this game and take this game. Here go a couple of IPs, and we gonna both make some money. I ain't seen that yet. Now Sony did that. Like I said, it's a lot of Sony games on that Stellar Blade. That game that came out with the PlayStation 5. When the PlayStation 5 first came out, that Rogue Shooter. I got the game too. I always forget the name of it too. With that girl. That's a hard game too, man. That is a hard game, man. I don't think I got off the first section of that game yet. I always forget the name of that game. That Stellar Blade, I think they released that, and it's another game like Stellar Blade for the PC that's crazier than I premiered that game, and we took a look at that game on the channel. Man, I forgot the name of that game too, man. I play too many games, that's what it is. But anyway, yeah, a lot of them placed all of the God of Wars. The only one ain't on there that I've seen so far is that the newest one. But that's gonna be on there because the other ones are on there. They're not gonna leave it dry like that. So yeah, I don't see them not banning them from not putting. Yeah, come on, man. If the other two are on there or three are on there, yeah, you know they finna put that one on there. Yeah, so it's a lot of Sony games on there that you can play. All the Spider-Mans, that Miles Morales is on there. Yeah. Like I said, they got a lot of Sony games on there. Only games, like I said, that really you can't play legally on the PC is Nintendo games. Other than that, man, if you don't play Nintendo games like that, and you play like PlayStation games, Xbox games. You golden with a PC. In a minute, you ain't gonna need no PlayStation or no Xbox. They all gonna be on the PC, and I'm gonna tell you something. The next PlayStation and the next Xbox, there will be no discs. Yeah, there will probably be no discs. You understand me? Yeah, because they will be discless systems for sure, probably, because they losing money selling you a disc. So I know, yeah. Nintendo had to make somebody had to make a decision on whether to make the next console take discs or not. And I remember them saying they was gonna go ahead and do it just for the gaming community. I think it was Microsoft because they wanted to stay true to the gaming community, but they did say that the next one wouldn't be like that. The next one would be digital, all digital. Anyway, man, I really ain't got too much against it. Only thing I got against digital games is you can't hold them in your hands and you can't trade them to nobody else. If you get tired of the game, you can't say, hey man, I trade you this game or I sell you this game. You can't. But I heard they was working on something like that. I don't know how that's gonna go or. Yeah, but I heard they was working. Look at that hand, you understand me? Yeah, it's going down. It happened, you understand me? Real fast. We're gonna put some pastels over this when we get it all done. Now when we come back, we're gonna work on this jacket that he got on. And we ain't in no hurry, man. Good art take time, man. We ain't never in a hurry on Anime Sunday. Cause we just talking mess anyway and drawing an anime picture. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's the main goal. Come away with a little bit of news. You understand me? Or maybe something you didn't know about. You understand me? And see a pretty picture being drawn at the same time. And if you draw, you understand me? You might learn something or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. Can't go wrong in either way. You understand me? Can't go wrong. Yeah, and we're going to tighten it up and we're about to get out of here because we don't want the video to be too long, and all we wanted to do was this hand. Yeah. That's all we really wanted to do was get this hand covered. Yeah, I was thinking about this hand all yesterday. And then we ended up having to get the eyes too, because I forgot about the boy eyes. We're going to go back in there too.